An Oregon City man barely escaped serious injury when a tree came crashing down right on his car while he was driving. It happened earlier today on Warner Parrott Road in Oregon City. You can see just how massive that tree was. KBTV's Ben Singer talked with the driver and joins us live now from where it happened. Ben?
And Wayne, that tree brought 7 power poles down with it, and that is why the road remains closed and crews are still on scene here tonight trying to repair the damage. If we push in, you can see that the power lines that are still attached to a pole have bent all the way down to the road, and they are working to rectify that problem still. I talked to the man who witnessed the cause of the blackout of power in this area.
Just a normal day, drinking a couple Gatorades on the way to work, no problem. I saw a tree start to tip over, so I tried to swerve out of the way. Didn't have time, so I slammed on my brakes as hard as I could.
Look at this picture of the car belonging to 20-year-old Dalton House. It's wedged between the thickest portions of the tree that came crashing down. Still tonight, hours later, the car remains right there. There are also lines down everywhere, and he had to dodge those as he got out of his car today. Thankfully, he was not shocked by the dangerous current. We talked to Dalton at Providence Willamette Falls Hospital tonight, where he was surrounded by family and friends and waiting to be checked out for a sore back, neck, and hip. He realizes that he was inches away from being seriously injured.
I'd say it's lucky. I had someone looking after me because there was no time to react. What I did is what I could.
Now, crews have started to use the chainsaws out here, so we know that they are starting to dismantle the big branches of that tree, and there may be hope to actually remove those from the street tonight and get the car out of the way as well. And then the power lines that are still attached to the pole will sort of spring back into place because the other poles around it have been repaired. But there's still a lot of work to do here. The supervisor tells me that it could be 1 o'clock tomorrow before the power is restored to this area. In fact, the lights that you see on these work vehicles behind me are really the only lights in this neighborhood right now. Dalton returned to this area just a few minutes ago. He says the doctors gave him a clean bill of health and said the soreness is to be expected. He still feels very lucky. He says he might actually go out and buy a lottery ticket. His car, though, is totaled, but he is comforted by the fact that he has full insurance coverage. Live in Oregon City, Ben Singer, the 10 o'clock news.